Colombia and Venezuela share a 2,200-kilometer border, and there are several areas that are open. One of them is here; others are closed, such as in La Guajira. You can see some tanks behind me, media interviewing as well. The Colombian government's response to what happened on Saturday was to send officials, military officials, migration authorities to the border to see what would happen if there's going to be an influx of Venezuelans coming into the Colombian territory to help them and take care of the situation. We also saw Red Cross in other parts who are trying to tend to those migrants. Now, to be quite honest, since yesterday, we've been at the border since Saturday, hours after what happened in Venezuela, and there hasn't been a lot of migration. Everything is very tense. What we usually see in border towns like Cúcuta is Venezuelans who are coming constantly to buy medicine, to buy food, to visit family, to buy things that they can't find in Venezuela because of the economic crisis, because of the political crisis that they experience in their country. So it is very normal to see many Venezuelans coming in, many Colombians going to visit family. We need to understand that this region historically for centuries was a place of lots of migration. People who are Venezuelan, who have children in Colombia, or Colombians who have children in Venezuela, who study in different parts of the border. We're just very, very close, and the towns are very, very close. So because of that, throughout the years, we do see a lot of migration in this region. But right now, not knowing what's going to happen, if there's going to be a border closing, many people are staying put. You can see migration authorities over here. They're waiting. Some of them stop cars, as you can see right there. They're stopping some people, asking them where they're going. They continue on their way. Very relaxed. We haven't seen any detainment or anything like that. And on the other side, we're seeing also buses go through, motorcycles, everything very, very calm. Now, what people are talking about now, especially security analysts, experts who really talk and know a lot about this border, is that we see a lot of illegal activity here. Narco trafficking routes, contraband, human trafficking. Unfortunately, that's a reality along the Colombia-Venezuela border. Armed groups, leftist armed groups from Colombia, the National Liberation Army, for example, has sometimes operated in this border, and the government in Venezuela has, in a way, turned a blind eye. That's what experts say. So they want to know what's going to happen in a situation where we don't know who the authority is. Will the armed groups take advantage of this situation? Will they come into the Colombian border? And so that is something that everyone's tensely waiting. We've spoken to many people, citizens here. They've even pointed out that even a month ago, you can see one of the routes. This is an illegal route, for example, where there are border crossings across the river here between Venezuela and Colombia. And when the border is closed, or if they want to take contraband, they do so in these areas. And just a month ago, there was a shooting here over contraband between Colombian government and the illegal groups that are operating in the region. So that's simply a reality. And that is why also many people here don't want to speak about that. They don't want to have issues. They're constantly crossing the border, and they say, we don't know what authorities are going to be in power in Venezuela. We don't want to cause any issues. We want to be able to come and go as we please. So that is what we're seeing on the ground here. We're going to be reporting everything that we do see. We're approaching the Venezuelan border right now, and we will be reporting in the next coming days.